Let me come next to you because I am so excited about this car. So I don't know if you guys know this car, but this car is a 2022 Mercedes-Benz AMG GT63. I am so excited. I'm not usually excited about sedans. Oh, excuse me, actually, I shouldn't call it a sedan because Mercedes-Benz doesn't call it a sedan. It says it's a four-door coupe. And I think it deserves its name of a coupe, even if it's not a coupe, just because of the performance of this car. I don't know if you know, my friend let me borrow this car. So he put a tune-up in this car. So now the horsepower, 720, woo-hoo-hoo! Yes, oops, I almost fell. 720 horsepower on this bad boy, 0 to 60, 3 seconds, 3. The engines, V8 twin turbo. Yes, we're about to fly in this. And the price, I know he put some extra stuff in it. This one is exactly $200,000. So I know it's a little pricey for a sedan, but hey, you want to be a cool dad or you want a bigger car and driving style and you can go fast, this is the car for you. I'm not big on Mercedes-Benz usually, but this one changed my mind. So as usual, you know what we're gonna do. I'm gonna talk to you about the outside. I'm gonna talk to you about the inside, and then we're gonna go drive. Also, just so you know, if you hear me breathing really hard, it's because I'm outside and I wanted to match the car a little bit, you know me, and it is 40 degrees in Atlanta right now. So I am fucking freezing, but for you guys, I want to review this car in style. To me, this car is super pretty, like just super pretty. The shape is amazing. Let's start with the rear. I love it. I love the rear better than everything because it makes it look so sporty, so angry. So the spoiler, that's my favorite part, obviously. And then the exhaust, double exhaust at the bottom, super pretty. I really like the turn signals. Look. So this is amazing. Do you see the carbon fiber right there? All of this. This is so freaking pretty. Do you see the attention to detail? Like, why does it say AMG on the exhaust? Like on the other side too, obviously. The front of the car is also like pretty amazing. You see, that's the camera. So fucking pretty. So now let's talk about the inside. The inside is beautiful. There's carbon fiber everywhere in this car. I really like carbon fiber. So let's start with the center control. The center control is pretty cool. It's not like most of regular cars, you know. If you hit it here, it's gonna switch your driving modes and it's gonna show you a little picture. So it's a button with a screen next to it. So you can see without looking at the main screen what you're doing and what driving mode you're in. Then you find the button for your transmission, automatic or manual, you know. Manual is always more fun. You have the choice for your suspension if you want it super tight because you know you're about to hit it crazy. And then you have the traction control, you know, if you want to slide a little, you take that shit off. I really think it's cool that you don't have to look at your gauge clusters to realize what you're doing and what your car is in. On the right side, you have your volume. Then you have your auto stop start. You know, I hate that shit. I always take it off. And then you have your sport exhaust. So, you know, we're gonna be sporty. And then the only downfall that I'm like, yo, what's going on? There is one that's blanked. It's not doing anything. Why is it here? I guess to match the other side, but they couldn't find a function for it? I guess not. Let's talk about the steering wheel. The steering wheel is beautiful. So Alcantara on it, and carbon fiber. Amazing. And then, you know, I like the shape of it. The right side, you can control the volume, your calls, your home button. It's a bunch of shit. One thing that I found super cute in it is the hazard button. Why is this shit so tiny? It's smaller than my fucking fingers, and I have small fingers. If you don't see it, it's right in the middle in the red, but it's very tiny. It's cute. I really like the gauge cluster and the infotainment. It's like kind of like one big screen, and it's so beautiful. It's touchscreen. You know, in 2019 they were not touchscreen, so right now they are touchscreen, and it's beautiful. Something cool about this car too is right here in the middle, next to the tiny hazard button, is that you can touch and handle some home screen stuff. You know, Mercedes is really big on the ambient light. The ambient light goes through the whole car, from here to here to here. And also the stitching. Do you see the stitching? The stitching never stops. So fucking pretty all over the car. It doesn't stop. It doesn't break. Let me touch back on the ambient light. Why is there ambient light in the vents? It's crazy. They really want you to be in the mood. Like, you know, whatever color you picked is gonna be all over here. When it comes to the sound system, they went all out. So right here, well, usually, you know, that's where maybe you put your glasses or something. Right here is not glasses. It's a speaker right here. And then in the back, there's another speaker. On the side, another speaker. On here, another speaker. They're like, yeah, you're gonna hear your music. When it comes to the seat adjustment in this car, they're like, yo, you're gonna feel super good. I wasn't aware that some cars were doing this, but this car is allowing you to exercise. So you're not gonna exercise while you're driving because they felt like it was probably too dangerous. So you can do it when you stop. I don't know, when you stop and stay in your car. I don't know, you know, maybe your wife is pissing you off and you want to stay a little longer in the car. So you can exercise while waiting. There is an option in this car that my friend didn't get. It's an option for fragrance. So you put the fragrance, there is a little pot in the glove compartment where you can put a fragrance, and then the fragrance comes out through the vent. This is pretty crazy. Also, let me not forget, what is this big thing here? It's a touchpad. So you can switch your music, you can hit the home button, you can do a bunch of shit just from here. They already like decided like, you're not gonna touch this. Even if this is touchscreen, we don't want you to touch it. You can handle everything from here. They did something really cool in the gauge cluster. Most of the time, you know, you have your gauge cluster, you have the speedometer, you have your gas, you have, you know, regular shit. On this one, the speedometer is not gonna change, but you can change everything else. Let's go to the back seat. Let's see how much room we got. Okay, we got some room. Some. It's not that much head space. You know, I'm 6 feet. It's not that much, but the back is not too bad. Also, the seats in the back are performance seat too. They made sure, like, even if you're in the back, you're gonna be like tied in where you're not moving too much. Back seat have their own vent too, and you have some cup holders. Also, if it's too sunny in the car, you have a sunshade behind you that you can just raise, and then it's on. Yeah. Right now, I'm so excited. We're gonna do my favorite part. You already know. Let me put the seatbelt because this car, I already know, is incredible. So let's. Excuse me. Did you see this? How the seatbelt like took me back? I mean, the seatbelt knows. Yes. It's about to be crazy, so we gotta make sure you're good. Thank you, seatbelt. All right, so let's go. So the steering wheel really feels really nice. You know, I told you it's Alcantara and carbon fiber on it. It's super cool. I like that. It's soft. So since this is my friend's car, I can have it for a little longer today. and we're gonna go on the highway. I've never been on a highway with the cars that I review, so today I'm taking you. All right, but we're gonna start on the street first until we get to the highway. Let's see. So I'm in Comfort right now. Comfort. That's Comfort. Do you guys hear? I mean, I can't. I'm gonna have to be careful on the highway because if this is Comfort and it pulls me back already, push or pull me back. Yeah, pull me back. Imagine what it's gonna be on the highway. I'm just excited. No, it's a big car. It looks like a big car. Who is texting me? It looks like a big car, but the handling is like super tight already. I can tell, and the car doesn't feel that big when you drive it. I feel like, I mean, it's not like I feel like I'm in a Ferrari. I have space for once, but it kind of drives, I feel like, a performance car because that's what it is. But for a sedan, I know they don't call it a sedan, but for a big car, it doesn't feel big. All right, we're entering the highway. I think there is a police car, so we're gonna chill. I apologize. I wanted to go crazy, but there is a police car. All right, guys. I'm gonna go Sport Plus, sorry, but let's see it. Do you hear? And do you see me? Well, my heart is going crazy. You know me, we don't go to just sports, we go right away to the other one. And this car is amazing. The sound, I'm like, yo, I want my car to make noise. You know how you want your girl to make some noise when you're doing some stuff to her, yeah? Well, I want my car to make some noise when I drive her. This is exciting. Why is there so many people? It's, what day is today? Sunday. It shouldn't be that many people on the highway. But, yes. Somebody came next to me looking at me like, who the fuck you think you are driving so fast? Well, I just have a nice, oh my God, guys, I just got a really nice car today. The car is very agile, and you know, I used to have a M5, and I really like how it was, you know, it was like sporty, but I felt like, you know, the car wasn't agile. With this one, I really feel like the car can be like this and no problem, and the car is not gonna move. I mean, it's gonna move where I'm telling it to move, you know? So, I like that. He was looking again. All right, we're gonna get off the highway. I'm gonna turn around and get back on because I'm not trying to go super far. I don't know if you guys hear, but this car sound amazing. I'm sitting at the red light right now, and I hear the car a little bit, but it's not like crazy, so it feels good. I was gonna say I'm very surprised this car is so fun, but I'm not, because 720 horsepower, I was expecting something a little crazy, so I'm not disappointed. I feel like if you're a dad and you still want to have a cool car where you can put your kids, that's the car, because there is room for the back and you can still look good in your car because it's a sporty car, and you can go crazy too if you want to. So yeah, the handling is so tight. You see this is exciting. That gets me excited. Like I cannot. So to me, so far, this car is the best sedan. I know they don't call it a sedan again, but to me, it's kind of like the best. It's better than the M5, better than the Panamera. I don't like how the Panamera is shaped anyways, but it's better. And it's sportier, it's more aggressive. The car is angry. It's angry, and I fucking love it. Oh my God, these lights be taking forever. Like, what the hell? Let me go! I don't know, if you guys could feel my heartbeat, people are gonna be like, it's just a car, Melanie. Yes, I don't care. Yes, it's just a car, sure. Come on, people don't want to drive. I want to drive. Oh my God, these people. I swear, people don't know how to drive. Guys. Stop it. The car is lying. I wasn't being dangerous. Yo, that shit is so good. So you heard, the car was feeling like I was going to hit somebody, which I wasn't. So for the sensors, I give them a 0. I mean, obviously, I was kind of close, but I wasn't going to hit nobody. People move. Nobody want to move. They don't want to let me be fine. I might have a little opening. So we're going to take it. Yes, there's an opening right now. People are finally fucking moving. Stop it, the car.